Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2.
OMG, double HKB, who's that coming down my chimney? Daddy and Mochi have been good boys, so they're hoping for a lot of toys. So hit that bell and subscribe, you'll never miss a vlog if you're notified. OMG, double HKP, Vlogmas time, are you ready?
Open the blinds, get in some fresh morning light. My favorite part of the morning now is plugging in my Christmas tree. It's 8:54. I slept in a little bit later than I typically do, but it's Friday and I was up a little bit later than I usually am. So now it's definitely time for some coffee. The first taste of coffee in the morning is one of my favorite feelings. I edited some of my vlog last night, but I did not finish it. Okay, bye Mochi. So I am going to finish editing that right now, and Alex did send me the intro jingle or whatever, so I'm gonna put that into Vlogmas Day 1, which I'm so excited about because I didn't want to not have it for Day 1, but then have it for like Day 3 or something. I don't know, it was just like in my mind, I really wanted to have it for Day 1. So thank you so much, Alex, for getting that to me. And I'm going to upload this video, and that is my morning, just working on this. I'm so excited to see your comments and see what you guys think about Vlogmas, see if you have any video requests. I am just like, this month is going to be so much fun, I can't even.
Much later.
I just uploaded the video and you guys are loving the little intro song that I did, which makes me really happy because I've never actually done anything where I had to like sing on it before. And obviously Alex like auto-tuned the crap out of it because you guys hear my speaking voice. Can you imagine what my singing voice sounds like? But he really came through last night and worked really late into the night to get that done for me. So I had it to upload this morning and I was so excited about that. But I just took a shower and put on some clean sweats, and this is my day. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to do my makeup. I hope that's okay with you guys. I can't understand why it wouldn't be okay with you guys, because like, it's my face. If anyone has a problem with it, that should be me. But it's also the internet, and I feel like some people have very strong opinions about certain things. I have been getting the shop ready for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and I was just going crazy with all of that. So I really just want to have a day where I don't do anything today. And I know that might seem like very odd to do on Vlogmas because I feel like Vlogmas is supposed to be 25 days of like fun vlogs where you're doing holiday activities, but I can't even think of 25 holiday activities to do, to be honest. And I just kind of need a me day, and I know myself well enough to know that if I don't take today for myself and kind of just lounge around and really do nothing, obviously I'll be working on my computer and stuff, but where I don't have to get ready and go out, I just feel like it's going to make the following vlogs more fun because I'm just gonna have more energy. I'm gonna use this day to kind of recharge, and I know for you guys, you're like, it's been one day of Vlogmas, what is this chick talking about? But I have been like going, getting everything prepped to be able to do Vlogmas, and then also just with the shop, I've been doing a lot. So I think I might do a Q&A in a little bit, but I'm just gonna have some time to myself right now. I do have some people on Twitter that I wanna give a shout out to. So on November 6th, I tweeted, anyone wanna help me write my Vlogmas song for this year, something cute and catchy? This is what Elle wrote me. And Elle had written, Juicy Star 07, AKA Blair, will vlog every day until Christmas is there. Teddy is excited, Mochi is scared. He doesn't know that's Santa coming down the stairs. And then a lot of you responded and helped me write the jingle that is actually what you guys hear at the beginning of this video. So I wanna say a huge thank you to Britt at BamGM09. Also to Greta at Greta La Cherie, Ash at Ashley D. Marquez, and Jamie at Pink Cupcake. So I really appreciate you guys helping me write my little jingle for Vlogmas. I really appreciate it, but I'm gonna go just do a little chill time. Teddy is asleep under the Christmas tree, and he's so cute. It's 5:44 right now. It's already dark outside, and
I love it.
She loves it.
I love the darkness.
I just am not crazy about it getting dark so early because I feel like by the time 8 p.m. comes around, I'm like, okay, well, it's bedtime. Good night.
I think
which
we're
is
at 9.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so that's fine.
But then I wake up at like 6 in the morning and I have a whole day.
Oh, see, I still want to sleep in later than that.
Well, yeah, because you have blackout curtains and I don't.
So we are on our way to Sweet Greens. This is going to be the first real meal that I am eating today, and it's also the first time that I have left my place today, except for taking the dogs on a walk, which is pretty good. And my plan today, you look so pretty. Look at her eyelashes. She got eyelash extensions today. She's inspiring me. I think I want to go get them.
You're gonna do it next week.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone through phases in my life where like I've had them and I've kept up with them and I've gone in to get the touch-ups, and then once they all like fall out and then you have to go in and do the initial like big, it takes like 2 hours or something, and it's just like annoying, so that's when I just give up.
Should we just go to Taco Bell instead?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tempt you, we're going to Sweet Green.
You raise me up and then you break me down.
Really
I'm kidding.
Quesadilla.
Well, we can get both. That's like moderation, right? Like have 3/4 of your meal be the salad and then like have a side of quesadilla.
Ugh.
That's a great idea. We're gonna do that. We picked up our salads and our teas, and we're gonna take it back home. She said, hey, let's go. I can be your baby, you can be my honey, and let's spend time, not money, and mix your milk with my Cocoa Puffs. Milky, milky cocoa. We're here with our dinner. I got a salad bowl with warm quinoa and some steelhead fish, and now we are going to watch The Christmas Prince, which is a new Netflix movie that I haven't seen yet, and I'm very excited. Where did I just put the remote? We're basically just gonna Netflix and chill together.
Oh, that, yeah. I thought you were, when you said Netflix and chill together, I was like, what? And then I'm like, now we're watching Netflix and eating salad.
We're actually gonna watch Netflix and chill together.
Hulu and hang out.
And we have the Christmas tree on. Oh.
New York. I have to go ahead to my friend Stefan's show, but we're watching A Christmas Prince, and I'm emotionally invested.
She's actually involved in it, which
I
movies
never
like this,
thought I was gonna like something like
she
this.
does not like movies like this. I love movies like this. My favorite movies are ones that have like 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, they are just fabulous. The Lifetime movies, the Hallmark
They
movies.
are fabulous.
Oh my God, they are my favorite. And Alexa always, every time we're trying to pick out what movie to watch, we always meet in the middle of like a Sundance film and a Lifetime movie, and then we like watch something that we both might like. But today she agreed to watch A Christmas Prince, which is a Hallmark movie. I think it's Hallmark, isn't it?
No, it's Netflix. So it's Netflix, but it's their version of a Hallmark movie.
Oh, Mochi and Alexa are best buds.
We've become really close.
So she's gonna leave me. This is probably gonna be
see
my
you later.
evening. And are you gonna take Mochi?
No, I wanted to, but then I was like, you'd get really
Sometimes she'll text me and be like, can Mochi come sleep at my house tonight? I'll bring him back in the morning. And I'm always like, yeah. He would
Tomorrow
love
night.
that. A little sleepover with Alexa.
We're gonna have a slumber party.
You would love that. Love you, mean it, bye. Say it back.
Bye, love you, mean it, bye.
That salad was so good. I'm about halfway through the movie, but I paused it, turned the lights on because I wanted to do a little Q&A for you guys. So I posted on Twitter and on Snapchat to ask you guys to send me in some questions. I will put links to my different social medias down below if you want to follow me on there. And then throughout Vlogmas, I'm sure I'm gonna do this again. I'm going to do this Q&A as today's kind of like fun part of the video. I don't know, I still have some guilt about like not doing anything today, but to be honest, today has been like really freaking awesome. So the first question that I got asked a lot was, where was my black lace shirt from that I wore in yesterday's video? That is from Victoria's Secret, when Victoria's Secret still had like clothing online, and I've probably had it for at least 6 years. Like, I can remember wearing it 6 years ago, but I might have had it even longer than that, like 7 or 8 years ago. So that was a while. And then I also got asked by a lot of people what the lip color was that I was wearing yesterday. So it was the Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Matte number 105. I also have had so many questions asking me if Elle is going to be in any of my Vlogmas vlogs. I am going back to Tennessee for Christmas with the family. Obviously she's family, she's gonna be there. So hopefully I can get her to be in some vlogs if she wants to, but it's completely, you know, her own decision on whether she wants to be in videos. She spent a lot of her life on YouTube and it's been incredible for her. She met her husband on YouTube. Like, it has been awesome, but it's been her decision to kind of take a step back from it. So I don't wanna push her too hard to vlog with me if she doesn't feel like it, but hopefully we can get her in some vlogs. So I think those were the most common questions that I saw. And then I got a question that I just opened on Snapchat and I was like, just turn on your camera and start answering these, because A, you're gonna forget them, and B, this is a good one. This one says, you're a boss lady, so I want to know how you manage being so productive. Do you have an assistant? What are your tips? Thank you. By the way, glad you're doing Vlogmas. Thank you so much. I do not have an assistant, but I do have employees that help me at the shop. So every day when I go into the office, I know I don't film there, so it's hard for you guys to like get it 100%. I own an online boutique, shopglitzyglam.com, with my mom and my sister, but I am kind of the head person that is running it right now. I did all of like the relaunch and everything, so they both still help out so much, but I'm kind of like the one that's going to the office every day for that, and that was my decision. I really, really wanted to bring it back. So yeah, I do have employees that help me there. I also have my mom and my sister that help me. I don't have an assistant. Elle and I used to have an assistant years and years and years ago when we were doing like the book tour and our makeup line and all of that, just to kind of help keep everything like lined up and together, but I don't really have a need for it right now. How do you manage being so productive? Today is a great example of how I'm not being productive today. I uploaded my vlog and I guess I'm filming another one, but other than that, I really haven't done anything the entire day, and it feels so good. And I think it's so important to give yourself days like this when you feel like you need it, because it makes me be more productive on the following days, and I just feel like it's really important for me. Will Skylark ever come back? I hope so. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Skylark won't be making a return. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but as of now, I don't really think it will. So it's not to say that Elle and I will never do another makeup line together or anything, but I just would have to assume that if we did, it probably wouldn't come back as Skylark. What's your favorite thing about your apartment, and what's one thing you wish you could change about it? I love that it is a loft. I love that when you walk upstairs, everything is open. I can look from my bedroom over into the living room and see the downstairs, and I just always feel like I'm in a big open space. I do like to stay home a lot, and having a nice big open area just makes me feel like I'm not as like boxed in, if that makes sense. But my least favorite part, I'm not sure if I should say this on camera because I feel like someone's going to use this against me and do this, and this is probably not safe, but I'm just gonna tell you. So my bedroom doesn't have a bedroom door, and I always used to sleep with my bedroom door locked. Like, I don't understand people who can sleep with their bedroom door open. Like, those people are literally monsters. I don't understand it. I have to have the bedroom door closed and locked every single night before I could go to sleep. And so now I don't have a bedroom door, and that is really hard for me. I do have some little things that I use to make me feel a little bit safer. I may or may not put down Legos at the top of the stairs every night so that, like, maybe if someone comes in, are they gonna get to me before they get to the Legos? Probably not. I'm kidding, I don't do that, but I have thought about it. My camera's dying, BRB. Fresh battery is in, and I'm ready for my next question. What's your favorite part about being back on YouTube? Honestly, it is you guys. I've said this in so many videos, but my favorite part about uploading is when I get to go read all of your comments. I try to give a heart or a thumbs up or respond to as many of them as possible, and it really makes my morning. Most of the time when you see me making my coffee in the morning and then I go like make my bed and get ready for the morning and stuff, there's like a 30-minute break in that where I'm just reading all of my comments and responding to as many of them as I can, and it really, really makes my day. So thank you guys so much. You make my day so much better. Next, what is the best and worst thing about being your own boss? I think it's the same thing. It's the fact that you are your own boss and you have control over your schedule. And I feel like that's incredible. That's the best part of it, because if you want to go on vacation or if you want to take a day off, if you get sick, you don't have to like call in and tell anyone about it. But it's also the worst part of it because it's really easy to fall into kind of a lazy rut and not really want to work, and there's no one that's saying that you have to every day pretty much. So I would definitely say that it's a double-edged sword, and I love that about it, but it's also like a little hard at times. I'm gonna go over to Twitter. Do you still have any of your Skylark products? I still have the palette and the rollerball perfumes. Yes, I still have every single one of my Skylark products. Elle and I both have some that are packaged that have like never been opened. So we do still have some of those, but not that many actually, because I kept giving them away to friends, and I had like my own little stash, but then friends would really want one and I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. So now I'm down to like not that many, and I wanna make sure that even if my future kids like aren't able to use it, obviously, because it'll be like decades old at that point, I still want to be able to show them and be like, this is what your mom did when she was this old, and like this is what I was working on, or I don't know. I just think it's gonna be fun to look back on. So I do have some of those, and for those of you who have not been following my channel for a long time, and I've already talked about Skylark twice, you're probably like, what in the world is that? My sister and I had a makeup line for a little while that was called Skylark. So that's that. What is the most impactful lesson you learned in 2017? Oh, this is a good one. Let me think for a second. I don't know how to word this, but I hope I can like get the point across of what I'm trying to say at this point. I think the most important thing I learned this year was that you have to accept defeat, or I guess whatever you want to call that, like hardships, challenges, in order to overcome that and move past it. So when I first came back to YouTube and I started uploading videos, my subscribers were going down. I think people forgot they were even subscribed to me. And so when they would see a new video that would pop up, they'd be like, who's this person? Unsubscribe. And I know that YouTube is not all about numbers or anything like that, but when these people have subscribed to you in the past and then they're unsubscribing, it kind of makes you feel like, well, what did I do? So I had to accept that there was nothing that I could do for those people. Like, if you don't want to watch me, you don't want to watch me, that's totally fine. I just kind of got to the point where I was like doing these videos for myself more, and I was just really enjoying them, and I had like a core group of people that were still following me, still interacting. They were leaving comments on all my videos, which you guys know is like the best. So I was interacting with them, and I was like, it's okay if my subscribers just keep going down. And I kind of had to teach myself again that A, it's not about numbers or anything like that, because I knew that when I first started YouTube, I was like obsessed with it, obviously, because you're seeing your numbers rise and you're like, oh my goodness, this person's in Asia and they're watching me. And then I had to kind of make myself back away from it, because it was something that I would check every single day, and I just don't think it was that healthy. So I hadn't looked at my numbers in a really long time. And then when I started YouTube again, I feel like I was kind of obsessing over it a little bit, and I was like, well, maybe they don't like that I'm back, they don't like that I'm doing this, but you guys, through your comments and support, just really helped me out, and now I am growing again, and more people are finding my channel, and it's just insane to me that if I had just given up at that point and was like, okay, people don't like me anymore, I'm just not gonna upload, I wouldn't have gotten to this point where I am now. And I can honestly say that right now I am the happiest that I've been in a really, really long time. And that's for tons of different reasons, obviously, but one of them is definitely you guys. So thank you for that. What is the hardest for you when doing your makeup? What's your favorite and least favorite part? My hardest is and will always be my eyeliner. I'm always trying to make them look even, and also my eyebrows. Again, they always look like sisters, not twins, which is fine, but like, I would like to be twinning one day, you know? My favorite part is probably lips, because I always do my lips last, and I just feel like it completely pulls the look together and just makes it like complete, and I just really like that. Colorful or white Christmas lights? I, for myself, prefer white ones, just because I feel like it just gives a very classic look to the Christmas tree, but I know growing up I used to always want to do colored ones on the tree, and sometimes my mom would even have two trees. Like, we would have one that was in the family room that was a real tree that we would put like the homemade ornaments and the colorful Christmas lights, and then if she wanted to have one by like the front door or something that was a little bit smaller, that was just like her tree that she could decorate with all white lights and like pretty matching ornaments. And I remember thinking that that tree was so much uglier, and I was like, why does she even bother with that one? But now that I'm older, I understand, and I like that better. But I know that like when I do end up having kids, like I'll do whatever they want, but right now I'm the only one that lives here, so my tree has white lights. Does being in public and very known on YouTube, Instagram, etc. ever make you feel unsafe in real life? Not as much anymore. I definitely did back when Elle and I were doing all of our crazy stuff, and I feel like we got recognized a lot more every single time we went out. People were coming up to us, which was amazing. And I've always said, if you see me out in public, come say hi. I always get tweets from people that are like, oh, I just saw you here, but I didn't want to interrupt you or say hi. I love, love, love meeting you guys. I always have. But there are times where it's a little bit scary when you realize that the internet is a scary place sometimes, and anyone can be watching you and kind of obsessing over you, and then who's to say they don't show up at a meetup or something. Like, it's just always one of those things that in the back of my mind, I always had like a quick escape route if I needed it. And I was always like watching out for Elle, which is crazy because I'm the younger sister, but she would always like turn to me and ask me like, what's our plan for this time? And it's horrible to have to plan that in case you need to like get out fast, but you never know what can happen in big crowds. You guys know I have major like crowd anxiety. I almost broke down on Black Friday because there were so many people around me. So I would say I don't really feel unsafe ever anymore when I go out in public, just because I'm not like as recognized, and it's just not as big of a deal in my daily life, so I don't have to think about it as much. But I do remember that there were some times where we had some scares. We almost had a book tour canceled for some threats, and then they ended up getting some extra security and stuff, so that was really scary. But like my daily life when I'm walking around, no, not at all. Worst Christmas present you've ever gotten? My broken arm. I broke my arm. I know you guys know this story, but it was the day after Christmas last year, so it was kind of a Christmas present, and you can see my scar from the surgery, and I'm still healing from that. So I'm gonna say that would probably be the worst one. I'm gonna pick one more question. If you could go back and redo one thing about your YouTube career, what would it be? Wow, another good question that I need to think on for a second. I touched on this a little bit in my video that's called We Need to Talk, and I talk about why I left YouTube, and I still need to film a full video on why I left YouTube. Every time I think to sit down and film it, I just know it's gonna be a difficult video to film. I'm probably gonna forget some things that I wanna say, and then when I'm editing it, I'm gonna make myself go refilm it, and I just know it's gonna be a process, so I've just been procrastinating on that. A quick little backstory is that I started YouTube when I was only 15 years old, and this was very new. The whole YouTube community and getting sponsorships and brand partners, this was all very new to us and to pretty much everyone that was on the platform. And so I moved out to LA and I got this agent, and they were presenting me with all these incredible offers, and brands were wanting to pay me a lot of money to do these videos, and I was like, of course, I'm doing videos anyways, of course I'm gonna do this. But then I started kind of doing more sponsored videos than videos that I actually wanted to film. And I'm not saying that I didn't want to film the sponsored videos. Obviously, I only accepted sponsorships that I actually liked the product, even though some of them didn't really make much sense to be on my channel. It was a good opportunity, and I was like, no, I wanna work with this brand. So I think I would just go back and be a little bit more selective about who I work with, and I feel like I was so selective. I remember one time my agent was like, you turn down 30 deals for every time you accept one. Like, this is so much money left on the table, so much that you're just saying no to. But I would always make brands send me the product first, and I would test it out, and then I would pick like my favorite one of, you know, a month or something, and I would do that one. So I always wanted to make sure that anything that I said I really loved, obviously I did, but it was still a little bit. This is why I haven't filmed that video yet. I feel like I have a hard time verbalizing exactly what I'm feeling. I don't want you guys to think that I regret anything about YouTube, because if anything, this has been like the greatest thing that I've ever done, and I'm so proud of it. But I will say that I can absolutely admit that I did some videos that didn't make sense on my channel. I will absolutely admit that money had something to do with that. And I think it's hard when you're that young and you have these people telling you, this is an incredible deal, this is this much money, like think about what you can do with this. You can go ahead and put it away so you don't have to work as long, or like just crazy random things that I would be like, yes, absolutely. absolutely, of course I'm gonna do it. But luckily my mom and dad and sister were always on my side. They were always kind of making sure that I didn't do too many crazy deals, which they definitely stopped me from doing some insane ones. So thank you, Mom. So my biggest regret, it's not that I was focusing too much on sponsored videos because I was getting paid for them. So obviously I need to focus on those. But I think forgetting a little bit about why I was where I was and why my channel was successful in the first place, and to keep catering to that audience because you guys were the reason that I got there in the first place. And I just think it took a little bit of like maturity in me growing up to really be able to realize that, and then taking a step back from YouTube helped me so much. And now I'm back and I'm just having so much fun filming these videos that I want to film for you guys. Also, do you think I should bring question of the vlog back? So a little while ago when I was vlogging, I used to have you guys leave a question of the vlog in the comments, and then every day I would answer one of those questions instead of doing like a full sit down Q&A like this video is. Let me know if you want me to do that. If so, tell me you want me to do that in the comments and leave me your first question. It's 9:18 and I'm already in bed. I had such a good me day and I just wanted to thank you guys for being along for the ride. I'm laying in bed right now and I was reading some of the comments on my newest YouTube video, and I saw that there were not a lot, but a few people that were very upset that I used Elle's Vlogmas intro. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about that for a second. The majority of the comments were so sweet. So many of you guys loved the intro and also were just excited that it kind of reminded them of Elle's Vlogmas, and she's not doing it this year, so they were excited that they still get to kind of have that in their December. Some people were clearly very upset about it. I got more than one person that said they were actually unsubscribing because they couldn't believe that I would steal this intro from Elle and stuff. So I just felt like maybe I should explain myself. First off, let's just get this out of the way. It's a Vlogmas intro, like it's on a YouTube video. There are bigger things in the world to get like super worked up over, but clearly it made an impact on a few people that really just needed to let me know how they felt. And I understand that and I respect your opinion. So that's why I wanted to let you know what I think about it. For those of you who don't know, Elle is my sister. She has done Vlogmas in the past and always had a really cute intro where she was singing a song about her cat, and she had a little Santa animation that hopped in a sleigh and rode off. If you actually go back and watch her animation versus mine, it's made by the same artist, but it's actually a little bit different. Hers, the Santa like hops in the sleigh and then rides off, and mine, he's hopping in the sleigh and can't get it to go and then falls in the snow. So very similar. They look almost identical, but they are a little bit different, and I did that because I didn't want to take like her exact intro. The second thing is that the songs are completely different. Alex sings her intro music and then she just has like a little part at the end that she sings. I wanted to sing the whole song even though I'm a horrible singer. But the main thing I wanted to say is that obviously I asked her if I could do this. I didn't just like decide that I was gonna take her Vlogmas intro, and her response was, why are you even asking me this? Of course you can. Do you want Alex to help you on the song? So that is why Alex actually ended up helping me with the song, because I was just gonna like do it on my own. But like I said, I wouldn't typically respond to comments like this, but I was just reading it and I was like, wow, some people got really upset. Like I had a few people say they were going to unsubscribe. They would never support me anymore because I steal things from my sister. Obviously, you guys don't know our relationship completely. You get a big glimpse of it through our past on YouTube. But even if I hadn't asked her, it literally wouldn't have even been a deal at all, but I just felt like I owed those people an explanation because they did get pretty upset over it. So that is my Vlogmas explanation. But yeah, I had a fantastic day. I'm reading all of your guys' comments and I love them so much. Like 99% of them are just so great. And I hate that I have to talk about the few that aren't as good, but I feel like their opinions also deserve to be heard. And if it's something that I can kind of explain and hopefully clear the air about, then I want to do that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe because you never miss a vlog if you're notified, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.